Okay. Welcome to Testing Tuesday! Welcome to this new video series where we're going to test voice apps for both Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. So we realized that we talk a lot about building voice apps at Jovo, but that there's a lot of already successful voice apps out there, and that people can learn a lot from successful builders, designers, and makers that have apps that are already in the high ranks of the app stores. And so this is why Florian and I want to test a new voice app every Tuesday on Testing Tuesday, and just share our thoughts on some of these features that we're testing. And this is the first one, so we're super excited about that.
Yes, totally are. And for our inaugural first episode, we selected a very special voice game skill built by our very special voice game friends, Jess Williams and Oscar Mary from Operlo. And this game is called Guess My Name. It's let's pretend we don't know anything about it, but this beauty is what we'll be playing it on. So let's get right to the action, right?
Nice, sounds good. Alexa, open Guess My Name.
Epic.
I'll give you a series of 3 clues, and you need to guess who I am as quickly as you can. Do you want to hear the full list of categories, or play countries?
Full list.
Okay, here's the list of categories. If you decide which one you want to play before I'm done, just interrupt me. For example, you might shout, "Alexa, play animals." Your available categories are animals, random, famous actors, historical figures, countries, animated characters, or U.S. states.
No.
The premium categories are music artists.
Alexa, we'll do animals.
You've chosen animals.
Yes.
How many people are playing?
2. I'm a
Got
biologist.
it.
I will kick
Starting
Jan's ass.
2-player game with the category animals. Now, take 5 seconds and assign each player a number between 1 and 4.
1 and 4?
Okay.
All right. You're number 1, I'm number 2.
If someone
I'm number
gets it
pi.
right, I'll check which player gave the answer. So make sure everyone remembers their player number.
So I'm one.
Yes.
Lastly, players don't need to wait their turn to guess. Any player can shout out an answer at any point during the game. For example, you might say, "Alexa, you're a fox." Are you ready to start
That's
the game?
random.
Yes.
Question 1 of 5. First clue for 5 points. I am a small, horse-like animal. I am sometimes called an ass. Who am I?
Alexa, you're an ass.
Mouse is incorrect.
Ha!
First
Alexa,
clue.
I was so sure.
you're a donkey.
Which player was that?
1.
Way to go!
Nice.
Player 1 won 5 points as they got that on the first clue. The answer was donkey. Did you know the donkey, or ass, was first used by humans
I
as
said
early as
that.
5,000 years ago? Question 2. First clue for 5 points. I am a very large, ground-living ape. I live in the forests and mountains of
Alexa, orangutan. Alexa, you're an orangutan. Oh no,
An
I'm so
orangutan is
bad.
incorrect.
Alexa, you're a gorilla.
Which player was that?
1.
Way to go! Player 1 won 5 points
Sorry.
as they
Oh,
got that
Mr.
on the
Biologist.
first clue. The answer was
It's
gorilla.
just 10 points.
Did you
Everything
know
is open.
Gorillas are the largest of all primates. Males can grow to be 6 feet
Harambe.
tall, but despite their reputation, they are shy animals and not aggressive. Question 3. First clue for 5 points. I am a kind of lizard, and I live in warm places, from deserts to rainforests. Who am I? Shout out if you think you know. For example, you might say, Alexa, you're a fox. Second clue, for 3 points. I come in lots of different sizes and eat insects, which I catch with my long tongue.
Alexa, you're a chameleon.
Which player was that?
2.
Eureka! Player 2 won 3 points. The answer was chameleon. Did you know chameleons come in a number of different colors, but can all change their color for camouflage, to signify their mood, and to attract mates?
When they're in
Question
pairing
4.
mode.
First clue, for 5 points. I am the largest member of the cat family. I can grow to weigh 300 kilograms, or 600 pounds.
Alexa,
Who am I?
a tiger.
Which player was that?
1. Wait! No!
I mean. That was mega impressive.
Nice.
Player 1 won
Thank
5
you.
points. The answer was tiger. Did you know tigers are very much an endangered species? There are now more tigers held
That's a
privately as pets in the world than there are in the wild. So far, player 1 has 15 points. Player 2 has 3 points.
Nice.
3 points only. Well, yes.
Now it's time for the last question.
It's worth 20
First
points.
clue for 5 points. I am one of the most popular pets in the world, but I am also kept as a worker. I am often used for herding other animals.
Alexa,
Who am I?
you were first, I think.
Are you sure you want to exit this game?
Alexa,
No.
you're a dog.
Are you sure you want to exit this game?
No.
The scores are in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Player 1 has 15 points. Player 2 has 3 points.
What happened to the dog question?
Congratulations, Player 1. You've won. By the way,
Yay.
we'd love to know your name, so we can tell others who they are up against. You just need to open the Alexa mobile app, navigate to the Home tab, and click the link I've just sent you. Alrighty. Do you want to play again?
No.
Don't worry, I'm sure you will do better next time. Don't forget to leave Guess My Name a 5-star review. It motivates us to add more questions. See ya. Because you played Guess My Name, I recommend another popular game skill called Silly Things. Do you want to give it a try?
No. Okay, that was interesting. That was fun.
Yeah, definitely was fun.
So-
You're very knowledgeable about animals.
Yeah, sorry. So there was definitely with games that are played in groups, I think there's definitely like we talked like over it, and then sometimes she understood as like wrongly and so on. So the last thing was definitely because we were like shouting against each other and waiting and so on. But it was definitely a very well executed game. What I really like is like the music effects.
Yes.
Definitely like super interesting. They're not like super random. It's like this one like guitar which like is a lot of fun, which is super cool. What did you think about the barge in kind of thing that she introduced? Like that Alexa said, okay, you can say Alexa, say Alexa, choose animals. I really liked that feature definitely because it allowed people to discuss things. So the initial output was very long, so people could decide, and then they could like do this barge in, which I really liked. It's super interesting. And overall, this whole game, like assigning players numbers, is definitely with the whole idea of having like the whole difficulty of recognizing users' names. So that's definitely a good idea. Thanks for assigning me those numbers. Those points definitely interesting.
Yeah, but still difficult to remember. in the heat of the moment.
What did you think about like what was the most captivating thing about the game? What did you think?
Definitely the unstructured way in which you could answer. Typically, it's like a dialogue, and then you take turns. This way of Alexa just giving a series of clues, and yet you can cut in every time. That is really well solved. Also the way to resolve that afterwards. So who said that? This is a really smart solution for that. I think this is an issue that people sometimes have with this kind of games, is that they are too structured. And then people perceive them as boring. This is a really good way of doing it. I'm really wondering how they actually did it, because it was one long utterance of Alexa, or one long response. So we said like the 5-point clue is this and that. And then after some time she said the 3-point clue is this and that. And then the 1-point clue, I think we never had that, is this and that. And you could interrupt any time, and then it still resolves how many points you got. It's interesting.
Oh yeah, that's super interesting. Yeah. That's right. So maybe they use timestamps or so to figure that out. Yeah, that was very well designed and built, definitely. So I attended Chess's talk at Voice Summit, and she talked a lot about the design process and how at the beginning they always ask users like what their user number is after every response, and that they then try to cut down like any like unnecessary interaction, and then like now they're only asking if a person like got it correctly and so on. So that like I got that feeling like the second time I was asked about my number, I was like, oh yeah, I get some more points. And so I really like that, definitely. I like the whole interaction seems very robust, and yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also the use of sound effects, that's totally right. Like good mix with this thing that was kind of as a jingle, this guitar riff at the beginning and
Not
the
too
end.
long,
That very kind of like anchors that emotionally a bit. So maybe this is a small factor, and then also building it retention, making it more memorable. So that was that guitar riff sound game, and also. With when you got an answer wrong or right, and giving this little reward of the sound effect, this is really good use of it.
Nice, sounds good. So that was Guess My Name on Testing Tuesday. So that was a lot of fun. So if you want your voice app tested, either in Alexa skill or Google Action or whatever, just comment on this video. Let us know what you think. Send us your apps, and we're trying them out. So looking forward to that. Thanks a lot.
And not only games. Really looking forward to testing out those cool utility apps as well. Or if you have ambient sounds, we might be falling asleep live. Looking forward to it.
Nice. Thanks a lot.
Bye.